Jesianity. Deja vu all over again. James' attempted discipleship, cycling too for that matter, but at discipleship is just like climbing a spiral staircase of infinite duration. And sometimes it's like there's an updraft, and boy, progress is just really swift. And other times it's not. And other times James comes around the bend and dang, this is right where we were a year ago, or 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, or 4 years ago, or a month ago, or a week ago. And I had essentially totally forgotten it. And cycling's that way too. Unless you hate your very life in this world, you cannot be my disciple. Which is to say, you cannot want badly enough to be my disciple. You can't yearn for sufficiently for what I can offer you. You can't imagine. You can't see. You can't hear what I have to offer you. This isn't a rebuke. It's a statement of fact. Don't waste your time until you are desperate for a cure. And then come back. Oh my goodness, I'll be here with open arms. But it's not that I won't help you. I can't help you until you're desperate for it. That's Jesus. That's the kingdom of heaven. Until the kingdom of man, the kingdom of this world, is so abhorrent, so painful to you, especially because of the pain of others, not your own. You can't find Jesus through selfishness of that sort. For me, no. There are lots of other people to do that. Christianity is there. The way Buddhism is practiced is there. The way Hinduism is practiced is there. The way psychology is practiced is there. Yes. If you want me to feel less miserable, the whole world is about that. But if you want the joy, the life that Jesus had, because me pleasure is death for you, he's the physician. Unless you hate your very life in this world, I cannot help you until you hate your very life in this world. I cannot help you other than to maybe be a beacon of light, that there's something beyond the living death that you're living. And what's the role of the disciple? The disciple is down at Molar City, Los Algodones, down on the U.S.-Mexico border. The whole town is the dental industry, and when you cross the border and go into town, the streets are lined with people to pull you into a particular dentist office. There are many dentist offices, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, I don't know how many. They do it very badly, but it's still the right image. The role of the disciple, the opportunity of the disciple, is to be a front man for Jesus. to entice someone by their way of being, not secondarily their words, by their way of being, that they have enough of the abundant, joyful life that Jesus has, that another might see it and say, hey, I want some of that. How do I get that? And then there's the opportunity to connect them with the great physician, Jesus. That's the opportunity. And boy, James senses this. He gets close sometimes. He's probably acting on that path, living that path fairly well. But boy, these moments of clarity sure are helpful. And he sure hopes that these moments of clarity continue. Continued until one feels sick to death with the life that the world of man, the world of the flesh, produces for everyone. Jesus can't help them. Jesianity can't help them. And when Jesus says, many are called but few are chosen, boy, that's such a difficult phrase to understand, and I don't think I do. But I think it points in the direction of what's being discussed here. What does it mean to be chosen? When one has the eyes to see and ears to hear that there is a different kingdom, because they are so sick of the current kingdom and what it's doing to people. They are, in that sense, chosen by Jesus the physician. They are chosen for Jesus the physician. And maybe that's what it means when the Father grants it. When the Father grants that blessing of the veil being lifted enough that there's another world, there's another way of being, there's another kingdom to be inhabited in this life at this time. Maybe that's what it means for the Father to grant it. And one way or another, it's ultimately the Father, it's ultimately creation, it's ultimately humanity, unbidden, coming alive enough to see, oh, wait a minute, maybe there's a different way of being on the other side there.